Hello, A Better Lived Life crew. I'm Christina, coach, combat vet, and community change agent. And today we're going to do a creative project. So when Squish was, around 6 months, I got a whole bunch of shipping boxes at once and I made him this cat tree and he really liked it. So, I had to order a whole bunch of things from Amazon for work. So I have like tons of boxes at the moment. You know, given the current political climate, it's not where I'd like to order from, but I needed them for work. I needed a whole lot of stuff and they had to all come quickly. So I have a whole lot of boxes. And so we're gonna do a creative project here. So my point really is just, you look for your sources of inspiration, have some fun. Squish, he likes boxes. He loves boxes. So we're gonna make him a box cat tower. Basically, I'm doing this because I got 3 of the exact same type of box. If you didn't know that, you can see Amazon numbers their boxes. That's how you can tell the type of box. I got 3 of the exact same one here. So I'm going to use these as the base and space them out a little bit so that they can serve as kind of like a tower. But what I kind of decided is how I want them to be facing and how I want him to access them and have them all be a little different. I've been having some issues with this box cutter. Okay, we'll try that. Okay.
ADHD side projects can be a lot of fun. They let us get out our creative side, let us indulge in something that is pulling at us. And as long as we make sure that we have the time and the space and the resources available, there's nothing wrong with indulging in ADHD side project. Just do make sure to double check you actually have the time to do this and there isn't just something you're forgetting.
You should not cut towards yourself. I'm just not the best at safety stuff, as we learned in one of my previous videos.
Do as I say, not as I do. You should absolutely follow safety protocols. And no, I don't think I had any idea Squish was hanging out there trying to help me out with the construction of his new cat tower.
So this one's going to be a half opening. This one is going to be a little side opening so you can completely hide. And this one's just going to be completely open. It's going to be an accessible box. On to the next layer. Those are close in height. Probably make that work. Remember, this doesn't have to be a permanent thing. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hold up for too terribly long. Unfortunately, this is just a little tall. That's what I'm thinking here. Because I want to put one more layer up here, but I'm not sure how to make it so you can actually get up there. So I'm trying to think through that real quick. See if I've got another box. This will work for what I'm thinking. So let's reinforce this little box. Okay, we're gonna push the sides and the top end to reinforce. Get some extra force on the sides. And we're gonna get rid of this to keep it even on height. And you do need to get rid of this top part because I'm going to cut through actually the top here. The top layer is only going to be accessible through climbing up through this box. That's why we needed the smaller one, like a step ladder. Uh-oh, we might be about to get some cat vomit here. I hear him huffing and puffing. or not. Could just be a whole bunch of dry heaves. He's been heaving since yesterday morning, so I don't know what he potentially ate this time or if it's more cat hair. When I shaved him, I got interrupted by somebody knocking on my door, and while I was running to answer it, he apparently ate a whole bunch of the hair I had shaved off. So he's already thrown up a whole lot of hair once, but he's been able to keep his food down, so I haven't worried about it too much. Hopefully it is just hair, and hopefully he'll throw it up or pass it, one or the other. We'll see. One fabulous thing about cardboard cat trees, they're not super complicated, and it doesn't really matter if your measurements are off by a little bit. You can just make the hole a little bigger. You can glue some extra cardboard on if it's a little unsteady, uneven. So you can just enjoy. And there's the work phone, and no one should be calling me on a Saturday, so hold tight. Okay. Was one of my coworkers trying to call me back about a call she thought she missed yesterday, but yeah, I just butt dialed her, so she didn't need to worry about that. Okay, so for the sides that are not having holes cut into them, I think I'll tape those up so they can be reinforced. Okay, let me duct tape up some of these sides to start reinforcing some things. Squish is over here on the stairs watching me work. What is she doing? I took all his boxes. Yeah, and when it's time to recycle these, it's pretty easy to strip duct tape off of boxes and then just throw them in the recycle bin. You know what? I think I'm actually going to give him an opening on this one on the side. Okay. I'm gonna reinforce this. I think I'm gonna need to reinforce this. Unfortunately, he was already jumping on this box, so it's not quite as sturdy as I would like it to be. Come on. Okay, there we go. Next step. Wood glue. Uh-oh, have I been letting it sit too long? I haven't used this in a while. It's not supposed to dry out for like this. This is wood glue, not their proper Gorilla Glue. Looks like this did dry out more than I thought. So I'm gonna have to go get something to spoon this out. Looks like I am painting with a plastic knife. I have some cleaning up to do after this because I can already see this is going to be much messier this way. I already dropped some on the floor. So there's that. Make sure I get the high point here. All the high points. All places where we know it's going to touch. You can actually do like extra layers with the cardboard if you want. You probably can't even see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. Okay. I think. Yeah. Okay. If you wanted to like reinforce it, if you want to put like extra layers in, there's all sorts of things you can do. Okay. And then this one, so we can put that box on. Keep bumping into that one. He wants to know what's going on. He's over here peeking at me, Hopefully the smell is enough to keep him away for now, till I'm finished. Or not. Don't, no, no, no. This box where it's going. Okay, this side is gonna line up right on it. And this one is gonna come in as tight as makes sense. And it shifted, stupid thing. Stay there. Next one. Okay, and this one is gonna go. I'm making a mess. Okay, that's starting to set. Step so we can get up there. And again, it's for a cat, so it doesn't even have to be pretty. Doesn't matter that there's wood running all around or wood glue running all around. He is not going to care one iota. This side sits just a tiny bit higher, so I can get away with just kind of spreading it around here. To make sure I get the side so it's good. This one sits a little, just a smidge lower. So I'm just gonna get all the high points. I don't want him ending up in between the boxes, so I'll seal up around this hole. Make sure that's closed. And so I'm a little heavy to hold this spot. Still a little weight there. Try to keep that box together. Okay, now basically just waiting for it to dry. And I'll toss the rest of that glue because I don't think it's salvageable. And it's heavy enough. We'll just give this some time to dry. We'll come back and check on it in a little while. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours, maybe. I don't know, like maybe 2 hours. The glue probably will take throughout the next day to settle as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and move this over against the wall where it's gonna live for now. And it's holding up well enough. I did have to do some reinforcing in this little section. It's some extra duct tape as well as an extra piece of cardboard between the two. It just was caving too much, so I didn't feel that was safe for his weight. So we're gonna see what he thinks of this. It's a little wobbly. Once he knows it's not going to tumble over, he'll spend more time in it. The first one I built actually did have an issue. It wasn't weighted, balanced correctly, so it actually did fall over the first time I went to put him on it. So that required some rebalancing, but this seems to be good. Yeah. Okay, we have a winner.